Assalamu alaikum. I have not been on here for a good while. I just wanted to come on here because with everything going on and TikTok being possibly banned in 9 days, more than likely being banned in the US in 9 days, I just wanted to come on because why not? I think I want to talk about my Revert story because I haven't really talked about that and I haven't really shared it. So on December 7th of 2022, so December 2025 will be the third year since I've reverted, but I have been wearing the hijab on and off and practicing Islam for like, I would say 5 to 6 years. Yeah, so let me go back a little bit to when it started and when I kind of felt like I wanted to research and learn more about Islam and just about Allah. It's not that I didn't know anything about Islam. I knew like what Muslims were and that they were very conservative and the women dressed in hijab. I didn't understand necessarily why. And I never once asked my husband, like, oh, what is this? Or teach me about Islam. Like, teach me about your culture, your blah, like, blah, 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 your religion. I didn't do that. And he was really shocked when one day I told him I'm going to try wearing the hijab. And a lot of people can argue and say that, oh, you reverted or converted to Islam because of a man. Like, no. Honey, no. It is not because of a man. Granted, like, he did introduce me to his like family, his culture, and his practices and everything, but he never once told me you need to wear a hijab or oh, you need to do this or oh, you need to be Muslim. Like, he's never ever said that. He actually told me he's not gonna ever tell me that because that's so against like anything in his religion. In Islam, like, you're not supposed to force the religion on anyone. He never talked to me about it. I just simply looked into it myself, really resonated with it. I was born a Christian. I was raised in a Christian family, and my parents have always taught me to be myself. And my mom actually has always thought that one of her kids would get really into religion, and it could be any religion. My mom was always extremely supportive of me. Like, I'm very shocked and I'm very blessed, like, alhamdulillah, that my parents, specifically my mom, is very, very, very supportive. But yeah, my parents have always told us, like, be yourself. Doesn't matter, like, who you are. Just make sure you're being true to yourself. So I did decide to look into Islam. And again, I did fall in love with it. I really resonated with a lot of the things. And I just understood it a lot more. And I'm sorry, my dog is barking outside. She is our guard dog, so there are a bunch of coyotes and wildlife in our backyard area, so she must be barking at a coyote. And for a good like 3 years I wore it on and off. I was very nervous to wear it in California, where I'm from, with my family, because I didn't want them to judge me and I didn't want my friends there to judge me. And it is a journey. Like, wearing a hijab is definitely a journey. Muslimas, all of you guys know. But I started wearing my hijab like full time after I had my first baby, so my daughter. I just really felt like it's what I wanted to do, and I wanted her to see her mom in hijab. And I did start wearing it a lot more when I was pregnant with her, because I was like, I just felt like I needed to, and I was like, you know what, it's time. So alhamdulillah, I've been wearing it for a full time for over a year now. I don't ever see myself taking it off.